Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you've had a really lovely Christmas. This is actually between Christmas and New Year for me. It's been a really lovely time. We've seen family. We've done all the things that we wanted to do. Christmas Day didn't quite work out. We were supposed to be hosting my husband's side of the family, but unfortunately they had COVID, so they weren't able to join us. And actually Christmas Day was quieter, so it was only me, my husband, the children and their grandmother, and it was really nice. I enjoyed the day. It was quite, it was quiet really. We still played games, we had a lovely dinner, and it all did go really well. We had a very busy Boxing Day with my side of the family. I've got 3 sisters and there are 8 grandchildren between us. And yes, it was a very busy time, and it was great. Really fantastic day, beautiful food, and it was lovely. Now I'm in, like I said, I'm in this time between Christmas and New Year, and I've just been stopping and pausing and reflecting on the last year. And I think it's really important to do this. One of the things I'm good at is focusing on what things I need to do better or what things I need to change, whether it's with myself or in the house. And actually what I've been trying to do is focus on the things that went well. So I was thinking that this time last year we were actually going into another lockdown. The children were homeschooled for about another, I don't know, I want to say about 4 months, I think. And I got through that. I found that hard. And I'm not dressing that up. I was working, I worked 4 days a week. I had the children here homeschooling, and I found that hard. And for me, that feels like an achievement that I got through that. But I think, yeah, we've done big things. I mean, if you've been following my channel, you know that we did put the workshop in the garden. We knocked the wall down in our driveway to make the drive bigger. We've done the fireplace, and I'm doing the built-ins and other things. I think we decorated Emily's room. We've done big things, but I do think that it's important just to think about smaller achievements. So, if you've kept up with your friends, if you've managed to budget well, if actually, your relationship is going from strength to strength, and you've had time to be together, then those things for me are a real achievement. I also think that in terms of like a win or what I've achieved, if like me you suffer from depression or anxiety, then it can feel like a real achievement to have got through the year without a really low or a real anxiety inducing period. And so if you've managed to keep yourself, level, if you've been eating more healthily and exercising more, those things you can reflect on and feel are a real achievement in the past year, particularly with everything that we've been going through with the pandemic as well. In terms of things that I think went well at Christmas, I did buy early, and because my son's birthday is in December, my daughter's is in September, I did start buying early, and I think that worked well. I bought things like ribbons and wrap and tags well in advance. Again, that really worked well. I planned in people that I wanted to see. I made sure that I saw friends. Again, I was glad to do that and have those things to look forward to. And again, if you've been following along, I planned some make-ahead things like the make-ahead turkey gravy. I made Yorkshire puddings in advance. I did a red cabbage dish that I froze and did that in advance. So on Christmas Day, it was just like doing a Sunday roast really with a few extras, and that worked really well. I did the crackers well in advance. So I definitely think that things generally went well this Christmas. I always think that I could do things better. Like for example, I could have wrapped earlier. So I try so hard every year, but I think I was still wrapping on the 22nd, and I actually took the day off to wrap. I think I took the day off on the 6th of December to wrap, and actually I did do it, but I didn't spend the whole day wrapping. And I think what I need to do is start even earlier and take that wrapping day in November so I can get a really good head start on it. I don't know what it is with me that I delay getting the wrapping done, and actually that is the thing that I really enjoy and takes me ages to do, but doing it really close to Christmas just makes me stress. So that's definitely something that I want to do for next year. I also want to budget better next year, so I don't know why I didn't do it, but usually I save every month for Christmas. I put something away for Christmas, and I didn't do it. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know, maybe I had a standing order before, I can't remember, but I basically didn't do it. So when it got to sort of November, December, and I knew I was making big purchases, it was like, eek. And then our car needed a cam belt, which was a shock because it cost over £600 to get it done, and I hadn't planned for that at all. So obviously then we were dipping into savings. I don't want to be there next year. I definitely want to budget better and save money every month during 2022, so that actually we don't get that real pinch at the end of the year. So that, yeah, that's definitely something that I could do better. So just thinking about the year ahead and what you can expect from me, there won't be any really big projects. I do think I've got to kind of reel it in a bit, because last year doing the workshop, I mean, that was expensive putting that in, but it is there for me to work in, and actually I'm using it. You know, we are using it a lot, even though it's winter. I go out there and do stuff. I love it. But that was a really big thing that we did, and actually I don't know if you recall, but also our fences blew down. We had our fences done. That was really expensive. Insulating the workshop, setting it all up, it was all stuff that it just cost and cost and cost, and seemed to go sort of on and on. So there won't be any big projects like that this year coming up. I've got loads of decluttering to do, but it's more also with projects. It's going to be tweaking, making improvements, which I think is where perhaps a lot of people are at. You just want to make your home, you know, as comfortable and to meet your style choices. But also, you know, I really love reusing things and repurposing things, upcycling furniture. So I'm definitely going to still be doing projects like that. I'd like to decorate the home office. It's half done. It's been half painted for about over a year. I'd love to get that finished and sand the floor in there and have floorboards. That's something I'd really like to do. Finishing the built-ins. So you know, I've done the bottom, but I haven't finished it. I haven't done the top. That all came to a stop before Christmas, but it's actually been so handy because I use that for wrapping. I mean, obviously the kids did their homework as well at the desk, but I used that surface for wrapping, and it was really, really handy because I could wrap, Christmas movie on the telly, fire was on. Oh, it was just lovely, just so cozy. But it is something that I want to do, is get that finished. But like I say, it's kind of smaller improvements to the home, little bit of decorating, can't get my words out, you know, tweaking. I love sharing my tips on saving money, and I'm certainly going to be saving money, hoping to save money in 2022. And of course there's always cleaning going on. And again, I do like to share my tips on cleaning, because I really do want to get that down to just getting things as efficient and quick and as possible. So one of the things that I've suggested in the past is to go around each room and make like a list of things that you want to change, things that aren't right. And I'm totally turning that on its head at the moment. What I'm trying to do is look at every room and be really aware of what's right about it and what I'm happy with and what I've achieved and what makes me feel calm and relaxed about it. And I think it's that also just, I suppose it's gratitude of, okay, I don't have the latest style of things. I certainly don't follow styles particularly, but what makes me sort of feel happy in a space, and it is often quite sort of classic looks and classic design that's timeless, rather than, you know, really bold, you know, stylish things that go out of fashion quickly. So I think that's what I mean about turning it on its head. What is right about things? What is right about things in my home? Also, then you can reflect that into your life. So what makes me feel good about where I am right now? What can I be doing more of that's going to make me happier and make me calmer in my life? Is it seeing more friends? Is it planning things like going to the theatre or having, you know, days out, or planning some sort of, hopefully planning a break away in the summer? Those are the things that you think, right, those things are making me feel happy and content. What can I do to make sure that I do more of those things? So again, if you're in that boat, if you're in that period before the new year or just after the new year, and you're sort of reflecting on the last year, don't forget the smaller things that you've achieved, because they are just as important as the bigger achievements. But also just reflect on what things are good and what things are right for you right now, and what could you just bring into your life to make sure that the next year that you're doing more of those things, and making sure that you are prioritising yourself and your needs. I hope you'll have a very happy new year. I look forward to sharing lots of new content in 2022. I think I said it in my last video, but I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you to everyone who comments, leaves me such lovely messages. I get the most wonderful comments and lovely emails from subscribers, and I absolutely love it. I do feel like I've sort of met, or my tribe almost, that I've just been so lucky to kind of gather people to me that I really, really appreciate having in my life. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support in 2021, and look forward to 2022, getting to know all of you better. Please leave me comments so I know what you want to see from me in 2022, and I will certainly see what I can do. Love you so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again soon. Bye.